got ourselves some minor leagues. AAA baseball's Verino Aces host the Las Vegas Aviators, two Nevada minor league teams, as this is the debut for KYLER Murray on the Aces. He was just acquired from the Oakland A's organization. The last team he played for was their AAA team, which happens to be these Aviators, so he's taking on his former team. The pitchers are John Duplantier, the #1 prospect in the Diamondbacks organization, and Parker Birdwell, as KYLER's first at-bat would be a grounder to the third baseman, but Pennington would bobble it. That'd be an E5, so Murray would reach base. Batter after that, Kelby Tomlinson would draw a walk, so 2 on, no out. Now 1 out for the cleanup hitter, Pavin Smith, as that one would be caught by the center fielder. KYLER Murray showing off the wheels as he would advance to third. Murray likely going to be drafted #1 overall in the NFL draft this week, as he still is going to be playing minor league baseball, has a decision to make, and the Aces would not score here in the first inning. Now second inning with a runner on, it would be a 4-6-3 double play, and then Peyton would go down swinging. Let's go bottom 2 for Caleb Joseph, the catcher who played for the Orioles a season ago. You might as well call him Kim Jong-un because he's launching nukes. He hits that one out of the park for a home run, breaking the scoreless tie as Verino Aces would take a 1-0 lead. 408 feet for Joseph. Now top 3, as it's going to be the slider. John Duplantier pitching excellent so far. Now bottom 3, 2-2 count for KYLER Murray, as that one would be caught by the left fielder. Solid contact for Murray, who I would say his bat is definitely the weakest part of his game. Fourth inning, there's Morrell going down swinging, and Murphy would say, well, you can do, I can do better, striking out, swinging himself. Now here's Caleb Joseph, who hit the home run earlier, ripping that one down the line and fair. He's the only player from either team to get a base hit so far, as he slides into second for a double. He is the only player who's hitting the bat well. And it would be all for nothing as the outfielder Abraham Almonte, former Cleveland Indian, would pop out. Fifth inning, Rob Refsnyder. He's just a window shopper because he's just looking. Birdwell's first strikeout of the game. Now KYLER Murray is up, and Murray with his first base hit as a Reno Ace. He hit 140 with the Las Vegas Aviators, hoping to improve that with the Diamondbacks organization. 1 on, 2 outs. There we go, I got it right. Kelby Tomlinson would pop out to center field, so Murray would be left stranded. Still 1-0 is Corbett Joseph. Hits that one into center field. We get to look at KYLER Murray making a defensive play. He was pretty quiet defensively, but when the ball was towards him, he was able to make the play successfully. However, the same cannot be said for the right fielder, as he totally botches that one. That would be ruled an error, and John Duplantier's no-hitter would stick. Yes, he is a no-hitter still. That was Abraham Almonte with the error. And it doesn't really matter, as the very next batter would hit that one in the right center gap, ending the no-hitter, ending the shutout, and we are now tied up at 1 apiece. However, Martini would go down swinging to end the inning, but Las Vegas does score, as there is Snyder going down looking, and then Pavin Smith, he would follow as he also strikes out looking, and then Matt Scherzer, he would also go down looking. All 3 batters go strike out looking on debatable pitches, to say the least, as Murphy, the cleanup hitter, would strike out. The strikeout party continues as Duplantier gets him looking, and the strikeout party would end, but KYLER Murray does make a nice catch out in center field to end the top of the 7th inning. A.J. Puck would enter the game, one of the better prospects in this organization. He has a lot of upside, and he's had a decent season so far, as that one would drop for a base hit. I believe that's Abraham Almonte. And then Rob Refsnyder, he would hit that one awfully high. It went over the moon, but it would be caught, and once again, he is stranded. Still 1-1, as that one was clearly in the strike zone. The ump thought it was outside, but it wouldn't matter, as Verino defense would almost term a double play. However, the shortstop throw was a little bit over the head of the first baseman. Jorge Mateo would strike out, and the Las Vegas Aviators wouldn't score, as there's KYLER Murray, his second base hit of the day in his final at bat. He ended up going 2 for 4. Nice play by the shortstop to end the inning as we are still tied up at 1 apiece. John Duplantier left the game in the 8th inning just because he was gassed of energy, and he injured his nerve, which it isn't a serious injury, but he was totally gassed. So that's why Scott is in the game. Now let's go bottom 9. Matt Scherzer hits one awfully high. He played wide receiver for Villanova back in his college days, as that's a ground rule double to start the inning, trying to be the game-winning run. Caleb Joseph would strike out. Big out for A.J. Puck. 1 out. Abraham Almonte rips that one into center field, and that would be a base hit. Scherzer advances to third safely, so runners on the corners. 1 out. That would be a hit into center field. Sacrifice fly. Matt Scherzer would score. And Marino Aces get the win on the walk-off. Sacrifice fly. Scherzer the winning run. They win it 2-1. John Duplantier dominated. KYLER Murray 2 for 4. Very solid debut for him.